Hello, General Thomas fans. Welcome back to the GT Show. It's a YouTube video. Today we're talking, obviously, but you can tell by the title, Steelers at the Bengals at Steelers. Rather, that preview. I will not be watching the game, so I'll be getting highlights. So when I do my review, I'll be watching the highlights. I'll be actually at work, so fortunately, by the time I leave work, the game will be over. I'm kind of just not going to try to look at any scores until then, which is going to be hard because of social media and everything I go on will end up having it. So my resisting my urges to go on there will be something I'll have to do. But okay, we'll see what we can do here. But until then, yeah. The Steelers take on the 1-1 Steelers are hosting the 1-1 Bengals. In week 3 of the regular season at 1 o'clock. The Bengals have an alright team. Steelers also have an alright team. Steelers definitely have a better defense, in my opinion. And the offenses are probably about both equal. The quarterbacks are about equal. Big Ben versus Joe Burrow, that's probably equal. The running backs, Joe Mixon has showed that he's better than Najee, so I will give Joe Mixon. And while it's still early, and I think Najee will have a better career, Joe Mixon right now is the better running back. The O-lines are both equally as bad. I think the Bengals have an equally worse. I have a little bit more of a worse O-line, but it's not by much. Both O-lines are terrible. And the if you look at it, and then the wide receiver cores, I think the best Cincinnati has a better wide receiver. So overall, I think the Cincinnati has a slightly better offense, but it's not by much. Both position groups can outplay each other here and there. I think Deontay Johnson's better wide receiver than Jamar Chase, but I think right now T. Higgins is showing that he's better than Chase Claypool, and then I think Juju is better than Tyler Boyd. But then again, everything is perspective. So we'll see how that goes. Defensively, I think we have a better front seven. I think we have special. I think we just have a better overall team. Because we also have special team. Our special teams, I believe, is better. In my opinion. But other than that, that's kind of about it. To get into the topic. Joe Burrow is obviously coming off his injury. I think he wins. I think he's winning so far. He's for coming off an injury. I think he's playing well. I think the same thing you can say. Joe Mixon's also playing well. I think he's doing well. I think he's like second leading in rushing or something like that. He's a good running back. Obviously, I think if our O line could hold the blocks better, I think Najee Harris would be up there as well if he definitely ran the ball a little bit more. Because you can see what happens. He gets to the second level and he's making guys miss. He's breaking tackles. He's doing this. I think he's definitely a special talent. It's just our O line can't block enough for him to get to that point. So he can only get so far. Obviously, our offense has to open up a little bit more. Deontay Johnson being out is kind of a harsh thing. Hurts our offense, but yeah, defensively, you want to stop Jamar Chase a little bit. You want to stop their weapons. You also want to play not harsh run defense, but yeah, essentially you want to choke up against Joe Mixon, not letting him get too much yards, and make it so that and then provide pressure against Joe Burrow. So Burrow has to make some shady reads. Their wide receivers, of course, are right. It's not. I mean, you have some players who can make plays and stuff, but it's not like it's only you have like AJ Brown or Julio Jones or something like that, or you don't got this like all elite wide receiver core. You got like a few guys, they can make plays if they want to, but that's about it. So yeah, they can. You can mix and feel, move around. They're defensively. I mean, and that's defensively. Offensively, you're trying to rush the ball a little bit more with Najee, so you're not having Ben get destroyed again. Which is why he was just coming off an injury anyway. So why do you want to hurt him? And then you want to go in and try to essentially, you want to go in there and you want to provide help. This will now be another week where we wear our home jerseys. Not ended up, which still means we haven't worn. That means I think our first time wearing away jerseys will be versus Green Bay. Unless Green Bay is like, yeah, you know what, we wouldn't wear white jerseys for whatever reason. I'm not Green Bay. I don't know why they would, but I miss the white jerseys. I like them. There's nothing wrong. I like our jerseys anyway, but I do miss our whites every once in a while. They're always nice to see. It'll be a nice refresher, watching them instead of having to watch film. I mean, I can always just watch film or play Madden if I really wanted to, but it's nice having be able to actually watch a live game with them. That being said, I'm hoping I actually get to watch that game. Work, fingers crossed from work. But yeah, um, getting into it. I This is a game where we can easily lose just as easily as we can win. Um, I'm not saying that but our team is our defense. Realistically, our defense should be really good and to the point where we can stop them. But it's at the point to where our offense is also so bad that if they take advantage and our defense doesn't play well, they can easily go down and score more points. So it's more of our offensive maintaining at least a little a movement so that our defense isn't doing too much, but our off and to where our defense needs to be able to give time rest, and you can't be doing that if every single drive is a 3-and-out. You gotta do good enough to go. Maybe even if you're doing, you know, 3, 4 first runs, and then you have them having the punt. At least you're doing something to where you're not just going 3-and-out, 3-and-out, 3-and-out. Defense allows time the defense to at least take a breather. They can sit down, look at the tablet, see what they can, try to get some more not studying, but try to figure out what they did wrong here, whatnot, work on what they can, and allows them to then go back out there and actually have the fullest potential. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Um, as for that, that's about it, really. There's not much I can really say too much about that. I My final score prediction. Well, I'm going to say the Steelers win it 24-21. I think it comes down to a field goal that Boswell kicks, and yeah, that'll be it. As for that's it. Don't forget to go if you want to check out my podcast. I make try to make new contents usually on Wednesdays, but I posted one today. It's the GT show, same thing, Spotify. It's great. I'll link it in my channel. As for that, that's it. Don't forget to tell me what you think in the comments below. And yeah, this is General Thompson saluting off.